Good day everyone, I am Monica E. Orvista and for my Prop Ed 6 pre-final project, I will discuss Brunner's constructivist theory. So, this theory focuses on how learners actively construct their own knowledge through experiences and interaction. So, we understand the constructivist theory of Brunner. So, according to Jerome Brunner, learning is an active process. So, learners do not just receive information, instead, they discover ideas by themselves. Brunner's emphasized three important concepts, which is the discovery learning, spiral curriculum, and three modes of representation. So, discovery learning. When we say discovery learning, learners learn best when they discover concepts on their own rather than being directly told. Next, spiral curriculum. So, spiral curriculum means lesson can be taught at any age as long as they are properly structured and concepts are revisited with increasing difficulty. And last, we have three mode of representation. So, which is the inactive, iconic, and symbolic. So, inactive means learning by doing. So, like for example, in teaching fractions, pupils first use real objects. So that is an inactive. So next, iconic. So iconic means learning through images. So it is using image. So last, symbolic. So symbolic means learning through words. And of course, symbols. So Brunner's theory has strong implications in the classroom. So learners are encouraged to ask questions, explore, and think critically. Activities such as group work, problem solving, and hands-on tasks are emphasized. So, learning becomes meaningful and long-lasting because students are actively involved. And like for example, instead of explaining a science concept directly, the teacher may let students perform an experiment and guide them to discover the concept. So, always remember that Jerome Bruner's constructivist theory supports learner-centered teaching by promoting discovery, active participation, and meaningful learning. So, this theory helps teachers create engaging engaging lessons that develop critical thinking and independent learning among students. So, that's all for Jerome Bruner's constructivist theory. Thank you.